Okay, don't yell at me that I'm pointing my phone at a screen. I don't feel like putting OBS on my mom's laptop. But I haven't played Tetris in so long. But I actually do occasionally play. I just don't really grind for my sprint anymore, if that makes sense. I have been thinking of getting back into competitive. Not sure if I will. I'm not logged in right now. I'm just sort of practicing strategies, I guess. If it makes any sense, I've been sort of focusing more on finesse than I have my sprint speed, because when I last had a high score, I think it's like 48.71 or something, that was when I had one rotation on so I know that I can very easily break my high score if I focused on finesse, which anyways I think is a better KPI for me at the moment. Good lord, what's happening to me? I'm talking about KPIs like they're a normal everyday term. They are a normal everyday term, to be honest. People just don't like hearing a tech pro term, and they're like, oh, it's a tech pro term, and they immediately get so triggered over the term KPI. Fuck. I haven't been misdropping as much as I used to, which is a good sign. I don't really remember how well / poorly I used to play, and I do not know in context how much better I am playing or misdropping now compared to when I used to. I wonder, I mean, I did read or peruse a paper that suggested Tetris is Turing complete, and the paper proved it. At this point, I'm more interested in Tetris as a mathematical curiosity, I guess. Although I've kind of been more thinking about Rubik's Cubes, actually. I know I really never made a video on... There's a lot in my life that I just stopped uploading. Like, I recorded a lot of things, but I didn't record a lot of them, and a lot of things I captured as B-roll, rather, I should say. Shit. Oh god. No. There we go. There we go. I don't even know what I'm going for with this. I'm not even testing a particular strategy. This is more like mindless stacking, I guess? Reflex stacking? Free stacking? Yes, the stacking with intention that's not very intentional. When the sussy baka was you all along. I should do some T-spins in there. Fuck. If I don't do a total misplay. Things happened when I was at UF that I don't remember. There's so many memories just locked away in my Tetris videos, and I am almost too afraid to go back and watch them. At this point, all I can do... This is all I can do to tell my story. I can just hope that one day my channel becomes this found footage channel. And frankly, there's so much content on my channel that it basically is a found footage channel. Y'all still don't seem to understand how this ARG stuff works and who invented the ARG in the first place. But I do warn you, mates, if you don't get too deep. This shit's real. I'm just being completely and as brutally honest as possible. ARGs are how they get their magic. That's honestly how it works. It works by retconning you retcon the past effectively to create a cohesive narrative of events, because at the end of the day, that's all history is. It's just how we choose to organize history. And if we collectively remember things differently, we will end up changing the way we act towards things and each other and other things. And at the end of the day, the wisdom that's that they hold is sort of what the neo-pagans kind of follow nowadays. You know, all that Akashic records and all that stuff. It's kind of like a retelling, a generalization of Jewish stuff that would be appropriative, I guess. I mean, I am full out anti-Zionist, but not anti-Semitic. And, I mean, I'm OS. That's effectively the magic of golems and stuff. And, well, I know my channel goes really far back. It goes as far back as it possibly can. I've had my channel since I was 12. It's almost 13, but yeah, technically I was still subtoss when I made my account, and I'm 27. That's how old I am. I have nearly, I either have 1,000 videos on my channel or I have nearly 1,000 videos, but because some videos are private or some videos were made private because the media won't leave me alone about Tetris, and I can really understand why. But yeah, there's a lot of really weird sus things have happened in my life. I'm not really like open about what goes on in my life because people don't believe me to begin with about the things that are like actively verifiable. Like, I live in Orlando. I'm doxing myself by saying this, but everyone knows where I live anyways. I live literally right behind Disney, and when I say that, I mean literally in Disney's backyard. They have Eisen schools and stuff, and I was the kid that was literally trying to eat my protractor and sucking on calculators, and I had this one rubber calculator that I was obsessed with, like, chewing on, and yeah, I mean, you can kind of extrapolate from what videos are on my channel from when I was in high school and stuff. But essentially, if you retcon events and sort of tie them together, Randonautica is another, which is again really weirdly born out of Orlando, and I never recorded any of this because I was too scared to. And it turns out that my fears were justified, and that let's see, 505 finesse for 870 blocks. That's not bad.